Welcome, Coach Rena here. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout. So grab some light to moderate dumbbells. Make sure you have enough space and your water nearby, and we'll get right into it. So we'll start with a warm-up, starting off with inchworm walkouts. So we're going to be coming all the way here into a plank. Hold for a few seconds and back up. So make sure you're exhaling all the way down here, inhaling on the way up. If you need to, you can walk down to the knees, walk it forward. Good. Just loosening up the joints here. Excellent. We'll come into forward lunge here and keep it dynamic. So moving it forward and back. Good. So nice hip stretch here. Good switch. Excellent. Good, nice slow movements here. Good, come up and just stretch out in rotations here. So we're going to go through 7 exercises here, anywhere from 8 to 10 reps, and we're going to be doing 2 sets. Good, high marches here, arms up. Excellent. Overhead swings with the arms. All done. We'll finish off with body weight squats here. So inhale down, exhale up, squeeze the glutes. Good, a few more here. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so the first exercise here we're doing is a single leg deadlifts to row. So first I'll explain, then we'll get into it. So starting off with one side at a time, you're going to hinge forward towards the floor. Bring that leg back straight. Balance here, slight bend in that supporting leg, and row back to starting position. So you want to inhale down, exhale up. Okay, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Same leg here, isometric move. Row back up. Good. So making sure those elbows come right to the armpits. Back up. You can even drop the weight using those arms. Get that control. Back up. Excellent. That's 3. Inhale. Exhale on the return. 4. Good. 5. 6. Making sure you're controlling here. 7. Feel free to grab the weights again. Listen to your body. 8. Good. 9. Oh, feel the burn on that supporting leg. Last one here. 10. So as I mentioned, you can go anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. Good, we're going to switch legs here. So get that control in 3, 2, 1. Staring at the floor. Row. Back up. Good. So inhale down. Exhale up. Row. Good. This is 3 here. Keep that going. Drop the weights if you need to. 4. Good, so really make sure you're focusing on the technique versus the speed. 5, good, halfway there. 6, 7, good job, keep it going. Feel free to stop at 8. Woo. It's okay to lose a balance, get back into it. 8, good. 9, excellent. Last one here. 10, all right, good work. Next one here is an incline chest press. If you do not have a bench, you can do this on the floor as a regular chest press, but if you do have the bench, it adds a little bit more difficulty. So for those that do have a bench, you always want to make sure that you're grabbing the dumbbells, placing them on your quads before you get going. Going to lean back, making sure that your feet are flat on the mat, staring at the ceiling, arms at 90 degrees, press up. Good. So exhale up, inhale down. If you do not have a bench, come down to the floor, knees bent, same thing here, pressing up. All right, so in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to be showing both. Here we go. Exhale, inhale and return. Try not to touch the floor. Good, keep it going. That's 2, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, keeping the weight in your heels, 7, 8, good, 9, and 10. Good work. Feel free to grab some water along the way. Excellent. Next one here is a split leg deadlift. So I'll show it first. So slight split leg here, slight bend in both knees. You're going to come all the way just before the ankles and back up. So you want to inhale down, lengthen the back. As you come up, squeeze the glutes. So we're going to do 5 on one side of the leg, 5 on the other. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So inhale down, nice control, all the way up, squeeze. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good, nice control movements. 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake it off. Other side. Again, slight bend. Here we go. 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next up is front raises. So you want to have your feet slightly shoulder width apart, slight bend in those knees to support the lower back. And you're going to be coming forward just like this. You can also modify by doing one side at a time. We want to avoid the swinging motion. So make sure that you have nice control here. Squeezing the core, shoulders are back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you raise. 2. Good. 3. Excellent. 4. Option here. One side at a time, making it 5. Good. 6. If you're noticing that you're swaying, lower the weight. 7. Good. 8. 9. And 10. Excellent. Good work. Up next, we're going into push-ups. So you might have seen in my previous videos, I do offer all sorts of modifications. But first, we'll go with the basic. Always want to have your hand in that high 5, tucked underneath your chest. Starting from the toes, you're going to inhale down, Exhale up. That's the regular version. Otherwise, you come into modified, into the knees. Good. Modification number 2, back on the toes, and you're laying yourself down, and then you're lifting yourself up. So lay yourself down, lift yourself up. Same thing here for the knees. Lay down, lift yourself up. And lastly, you can do it against the wall. So same thing, hands tucked under the chest, coming to the wall, back up. If you want a bit more difficulty, step further back. Inhale, exhale, and you'd be on your tippy toes here. So choose the level of comfort you like, and we'll get into it in 3, 2, 1, anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. I'm going to provide the modifications again. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good job. Keep it going. 9 and 10. Way to go. All right, we're going to head down. You're going to grab 1 dumbbell, moderate weight here. We're going to go into halos. So this one here, you want to come up here, shoulders are back, and we're going to go behind our head, going into a circular motion, making sure that those elbows are tucked in, not going outward. And at the halfway, we're going to rotate directions. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Circular motion, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Make sure you're breathing. 5. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. And 5. Excellent. Last one here. Downward dog ankle tap. So this is an excellent full body here. So just like we kind of did in the warm-up with those interim walkouts, you're going to come into a plank form. And downward dog is essentially this, but we want to target hitting the ankles. So you're going to come back, release, just go right down to the ankles. Modification here. Come to the knees, and you are just going to tap back. Tap back. Okay? So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. 1. Going across the body. 2. Making sure you're breathing. 3, 4. Good. 5. Modification. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go. That is set number 1 of 2. As I mentioned, feel free to do a third set. And now we can reevaluate either up the weight, lower the weight. The more weight, the less the reps. The lighter the weight, more reps. But here, I want us to target anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. Grab a sip of water and we'll get right back into it. All right, we want to keep that blood temperature up. So we'll go back into the single leg deadlift to row, starting with the opposite leg. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So staring at the floor, inhale down and row. Good, that's 1. Elbows in, 2. Excellent. 3. Get that control. 4. Well done. 5, halfway there. 6, listen to your body. 7, feel free to stop at 8. 8, good, keep it going if you are. 9 and 10, good, shake it off. Switch legs, here we go in 3, 2, 1, slight bend in that forward leg. Good. Excellent. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good work. This is 3. Excellent for ankle stability. 4. Good. Woo. 5. Halfway there. Good job. 6. Good. 7. 8. Good. If you're still doing this, go for it. 9. Excellent. And 10. Good work. Next one here, incline chest press. So again, you can do this from the floor. Otherwise, you're having a seat. Making sure dumbbells always start on the quads. Sit it back. Arching that back. Keeping the weight in the ankles. So really press down on the feet. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. 90-degree bend. Exhale. Inhale on the way down. You always want to breathe out on the effort here. 4. Good job. 5. 6. 7. You got this. 8. Breathing out as you come up. 9. And 10. Way to go. Way to finish strong. Excellent. Next up, we have split leg deadlift. So I'm going to be upping the weight here. Starting on one side, then we'll switch at the 5. Here we go. So slight bend. Lengthen that back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So inhale down. Exhale up and squeeze. Good. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake it off. Switch legs. Here we go. 1. Inhale. 2. Good. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Good. On to front raises. So feet shoulder width apart, side bend those knees, support that low back. Roll the shoulders back, chest is up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Good. Modification here. 1 at a time. 2, 3. Well done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Option, drop the weight. 9 and 10. Way to go. All right. Past the halfway mark, on to push-ups. So choose your level of comfort. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Use your options. 5. Or lay down. 6. Back on the toes. Lay down. 7. Good job. 8. Showing the modifications here. 9 and 10. Excellent. Back down into those halos. So again, 5 on one side and then we'll switch. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it around into a full circle. 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4. Elbows in. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Last one here. Downward dog to ankle taps. Last push here if you're choosing the 2 sets. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Nice controlled movements. Back to that plank stance. 3. Make sure you're breathing out. 4, 5. Option here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Way to go. Well done. We will cool it down. Thank you for joining today. Be sure to check out my other YouTube videos here. And let's come into child pose to bring down that body temperature. Good, let's bring one arm under the other and twist. So static stretches here, you want to focus on breathing, holding anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. Anywhere from 1 to 2 sets. Good, switch. Excellent, we'll come into Cobra, so lay down. You're gonna push up by breathing out. Really good for the back here. Good, inhale down, exhale up. Good, let's go 2 more. 2. And 1. Good, we'll come back into that hip flexor stretch, but this time we are holding. And if you want to open up in the back, feel free to. Exhale. Good, switch. Feel free to just hold. Or again, opening up. Excellent. Take your time coming up into a forward fold here. Knees are bent. Overhead, good. And we'll come into tricep stretch here. Good, and switch. Excellent, give yourself a hug. And rotate, hold. Other side. Good, let's stretch out the wrists and back here. In reverse. And there you have it. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.